Merrick Garland basically issued a kill order for President Trump. That raid on Mar-a-Lago should have never happened as a standard normal practice. Like they're claiming it's totally okay that they did that.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. The raid on Mar-a-Lago was essentially a kill order on old President Donald J. Trump. Apparently, if you steal multiple classified government documents and the government contacts you and asks for them back pretty please many times and you refuse each time and then they're like, okay, well, I have to come down there and get them myself. Apparently, that is the same as ordering a hit out on someone. Is there anything more dramatic than a Republican conservative politician? And the most dramatic of them all is Marjorie Taylor Greene. She takes the cake. And they call liberals snowflakes.
It wasn't okay. Donald J. Trump is the former president of the United States and the Republican candidate for president this year in 2024. He should have never had his house raided. Melania Trump's bedroom raided. Barron Trump's bedroom raided, all of their personal items. They stole President Trump's medical records, his passports, and other important personal documents that President Trump had to get back.
So they went through the documents in his home looking for the documents he stole. And when they were done searching through them, they gave his personal documents back. Oh, no. In all seriousness, stating that the raid on Mar-a-Lago was essentially a kill order by Mayor Garland is such a wild conspiracy theory. And no one is shocked because Marjorie Taylor Greene's specialty is leaning into conspiracy theories from the very beginning when she was into, Jewish space lizards. But conspiracy theories, I know I've said it before, but it bears saying again, they're incredibly dangerous because while you and I think that she's ridiculous, there are people out there who don't think she's ridiculous. You know how there are people out there, quite a few of them, to be honest, who think that there is some sort of war on Christianity because people don't want to be bound by the rules of Christianity when they're not Christian? Take a look at this clip.
Well, that's pretty much illegal. They're having a lot of problems with that, and Europe does not want to do it, and that's where most of those assets are. But let's talk about what this really is, Steve. This is a war on Christianity. The Ukrainian government is attacking Christians. The Ukrainian government is executing priests. Russia is not doing that. They're not attacking Christianity. As a matter of fact, they seem to be protecting it. So that's something else that's clear and obvious to many people that are looking closely at what's going on.
I need you guys to know that if you Google Ukrainian war on Christianity, one of the first articles that comes up is a Time article about Russia's war on Christianity. It's an article about how they beat a Baptist from Ukraine who was trying to explain that in Ukraine they have freedom of religion because they figured he was an American spy because he was Baptist. There's also another article under the same search titled Ukrainian Christian Groups Face Violent Crackdown from Russian Forces. This is from April of this year, and it's on PBS. So she's really killing three birds with one stone. She is claiming that there is a massive war on Christianity. She is shitting on Ukraine, and she is praising Russia. All in the same, basically, sentence. But do you think the people who listen to her and who actually believe that she's right about things, do you think they're going to do that very quick 30-second Google search? No. What she's doing is she's manipulating people's emotions through their TV screen, knowing good and well that they're never going to look it up themselves and they're going to take for what she says for fact. And it has dangerous implications for people here in the US, for people in Ukraine, and for anywhere else she decides to attack next. And while she may be the most dramatic, she is certainly not the only Republican doing the same thing.
I've been in 110 cities in 29 states now in the last 5.5 months, moving around the country, campaigning with our incumbents and candidates. Everywhere I am, no matter where I am in the country, everybody says, why? Why would they do this? There's such a catastrophe for the country. Why would the president knowingly allow this? Because they wanted to turn these people into voters. That's plain. And they want to change the outcome of the census in 6 years. It sounds sinister, and it is. And they've exacted untold damage on the country.
Oh, the great replacement theory. Hard at work again. I swear, Republicans think that liberals want easier border policies for that reason, because that's exactly what they would do. But conspiracy theories like the great replacement theory, which is really quite popular, it's very sad how popular it is, make life really dangerous for immigrants, particularly brown immigrants. And conspiracy theories like the kill order on Donald Trump are dangerous because they lead to things like, well, also everyone's against him and that's why there was voter fraud and that's why, you know, they stole the election and he actually won.
And that one, that allegation is false and it is extremely dangerous. The document that is being referred to in the allegation is the Justice Department standard policy limiting the use of force. As the FBI advises, it is part of the standard operations plan for searches, and in fact, it was even used in the consensual search of President Biden's home.
Basically, conspiracy theories are always dangerous, but their prevalence today and the fact that they're being spouted by these people on TV pretty constantly, and coming into this new day and age of like massive internet fact versus fiction, it's getting impossible to verify what's real and what's not. So like I always say, you're probably tired of me saying it, but I'm going to keep saying it. Always do your own research. I know we don't have a lot of time. I try to do some of that research and then make these videos on here for you to help you fact check. But don't just take what I say. You know what I mean? You don't know me. I'm a person on the internet. Go do your own research at the same time. If you can, if you have the time, find the resources that you trust and then go to those resources, have more than one, have multiple, so that you can see what the facts agreed upon are. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out some of my content that isn't news related, you can check out my personal YouTube channel at Bad Gamer Wyatt. And until then, I will see you in the next video. Thank you.